Hello, good morning everyone. Today is March the 9th, Tuesday. I'll give a quick recap and what's going on with the market. Compared to previous week of Monday, stock market was still bearish, although Dow climbed up 0.97%, 306 points, with the good news of stimulus. In the morning session, Dow and Nasdaq were positive intradays, but pulled back in the afternoon, resulting Nasdaq down 2.41% yesterday, Monday, when the market ended. Tech and communication stock led the S&P 500's decline, while material, utilities, and financials outperformed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average hit a record intraday high before pairing gains. Zoom was down 7.85%, with Tesla also struggled and closed at $563 for trading session. Apple, Amazon, Google, Netflix were also down by approximately 4%, along with Facebook down by 3%. EV stocks such as XPeng and NIO were up in the morning but end lower than previous Friday close. XPeng exceeded expectations of revenues, but had wider loss than forecast. Still, it was a smaller loss than previous year. The company has done pretty well and in cost with strategic plan. Centers for Disease Control announced those who have been fully vaccinated can safely socialize indoors without masks, have benefited airline, hotel, and casino stock. General Electric gained after the Wall Street Journal reported the company nearing a deal to merge its jet leasing arm with AerCap Holdings. GameStop continued to soar and end closer to $200. 10-year yield reached an intraday high of 1.631%. The US dollar strengthened against a basket of global 20 currencies to its highest level in roughly 4 months. However, spot gold tumbled as much as 1.4% to 1676.89, but this morning was up a little bit, slightly over 1700 per ounce, and Bitcoin also fell as low as below $15,000 yesterday. Asian markets were mixed. Hong Kong Hang Seng Index and Japan Nikkei Index were up close to 1%, but Shenzhen Component and Shanghai Component were down. US tech futures rise as lower bond yields smooth investors. Earnings expected. MongoDB, China Telecom, Crop, and Confidential highlights. The API weekly crude oil stock movement and the 3-year note auction deal. We have to closely monitor if the yield curve will be coming down, but regardless, it's still lower than historical percentage like 2 to 2.5%. EV stock and green energy stock, along with many small cap, were beaten up last 2 weeks. Hopefully, you will have 10% more rebound for this week. Right now, it's good time to observe and figure any entry points for fundamental solid stock, especially if you are not a long-term investor. Airline, retail, restaurant, consumer spending sector will be benefit from reopening, at least for a short term. These can be the stock for you to consider. And you can see the graph that just illustrated using Tesla as an example. Part of the reason why Nasdaq was beating up because of FAANG were down yesterday, as well as Tesla really losing, from the record high of $900 to $563 yesterday, which is the losses of probably 30% or so. It had rebounded in the morning section, close to $600, but it wasn't be able to support and sustain it. Well, with the yield curve was smoothing and came down again, which turned around why Hang Seng Index and Japan Nikkei Index went up. Hopefully, the stock and Nasdaq today will be up and rebound, as well as some of the small caps and these stocks that were beating up. So let's have more exciting good news coming this week, and hopefully, for investor, we're all gonna be gaining back our shares. Have a nice day.